Cold Files at the Nail Bar, Episode 1. Location, Polished Perfection. Nail Lounge, 1378 Lakewood Avenue, Columbus, Ohio. Date, Friday, November 9th, 2018. Time, 10:02 a.m. If you've ever been to Polished Perfection Nail Lounge, you'd know it's the kind of salon that makes you feel like you stepped right into a Pinterest board. Gold accents on the mirrors, velvet pink chairs, and chandeliers that dripped crystals like frozen raindrops. But on the morning of November 9th, 2018, the vibe was anything but pretty. At 10:02 a.m., owner Simone Johnson, 41, unlocked the glass door with her caramel latte in hand. She had been running the salon for 6 years and prided herself on keeping things tight, clean stations, trendy colors, and no drama. But that morning, as she stepped inside, she noticed the faint smell of cigarette smoke hanging in the air. Simone was a non-smoker, and so were her staff. By 10:19 a.m., 2 nail techs arrived. Marissa Hall, 29, bubbly, known for her glitter ombre designs. Tanya Reeves, 35, sharp-tongued, always in the middle of some gossip. They joked about the smell and went about their setup. Tanya headed straight for Station 4, her usual, but stopped short. Sitting on her manicure table, tucked neatly beneath a folded towel, was a manila envelope. Written in thick black marker on the front were the words, "Cold Case Number 1987. Do not ignore." When Simone opened the envelope at 10:27 a.m., 3 photographs slid out. The first showed a young woman in her 20s with long braids, smiling at what looked like a family picnic. The second was darker, grainy, a black and white shot of a car parked in a wooded area. The third was chilling, a woman's hand resting on the edge of a salon table, nails freshly done in a French tip style, but her wrist bruised. The strangest part? The timestamp printed on the corner of the photo with the French tips read, July 3rd, 1987, 6:42 p.m. That was over 30 years ago, long before the salon even existed. By 11:05 a.m., the first client of the day, Angela Martin, a retired nurse in her 60s, came in for her regular fill. She took one look at the photo of the young woman and froze. That's Denise," she whispered, pressing a hand to her chest. "She went missing the summer of '87. Nobody ever found her?" Angela explained that Denise Reynolds, a 23-year-old local college student, had vanished after leaving her job at a diner on East Broad Street. The case was never solved. No body, no evidence. Just gone. The staff tried to brush it off as some sick prank, maybe a client with too much time on their hands. But things escalated quickly. At 12:42 p.m., Marissa went to restock the acetone cabinet in the back room. Sitting on top of the bottles was a VHS tape, unmarked, just black plastic with a strip of white label that read, "Play Me." The salon didn't even own a VHS player. By 1:15 p.m., curiosity got the better of Simone. She slipped the VHS tape into her purse, planning to take it to her brother, an old-school tech junkie who still had a player at his house. But before she could zip the bag shut, she noticed something scratched faintly into the bottom corner of the cassette. Tilting it toward the light, the letters became clear. She never left. As the afternoon wound down around 4:37 p.m., a storm rolled in, rain streaking down the salon's front windows. Just as Tanya was wiping down her station, the salon lights flickered and the overhead chandelier gave a low buzz. When the power steadied again, the appointment book, left open at the front desk, was turned to a completely blank page. Only one thing had been scribbled across it in jagged handwriting. "Ask about the nails."